The documentary begins with a geopolitical audit of the transition from the MQ-1 Predator to the MQ-9 Reaper, a symmetry-breaking evolution in unmanned aerial systems. We analyze the mechanical soul of the Reaper's Honeywell TPE 33110 turboprop engine, which provided a forbidden increase in power, 10 times that of its predecessor. This segment performs a deep structural audit of the Reaper's 66-foot wingspan and its internal ballistics, allowing it to carry a 3,000-pound payload of precision-guided munitions. We explore the physics of loitering, detailing how the MQ-9 maintains zero-margin surveillance for over 24 hours, acting as a persistent predator that never tires and never blinks.
The second act audits the tactical interface between the airframe and the forbidden logic of remote split operations. We analyze the symmetry of the data link, where pilots located thousands of miles away in Nevada control the aircraft via satellite with zero-margin latency. This expanded segment breaks down the acoustic terror of a silent strike, where the target never hears the Reaper's approach until the Hellfire missile has already transitioned into its terminal orbit. We perform a mechanical audit of the multispectral targeting system, MTSB, an optical suite so advanced it allows for illegal precision from 25,000 feet, turning the battlefield into a high-definition digital execution zone. We dive deeper into the psychological audit of the unseen war, exploring the symmetry-breaking stress of crews who transition from a combat environment to their suburban homes in a single afternoon. The narrative captures the industrial resignation of modern warfare, where the physics of distance removes the pilot from physical danger but increases the moral weight of every zero-margin decision. We examine the forbidden endurance of the ground control station crews who manage multiple persistent predators simultaneously, maintaining a global audit of high-value targets across different continents. The act concludes with an analysis of the internal ballistics of the GBU-12 Paveway 2 and the AGM-114 Hellfire, detailing how the Reaper's digital brain calculates atmospheric variables to ensure zero-margin impact accuracy. We audit the tactical longevity of these strikes, which have redefined the physics of sovereignty by allowing for the surgical removal of threats without the industrial footprint of a traditional ground invasion. This is the mechanical soul of the 21st century hunter, a machine that operates in the forbidden space between total war and invisible policing.
The finale explores the industrial legacy of the MQ-9 and the structural scandal of its vulnerability in contested airspace. We analyze the symmetry-breaking shift from counterinsurgency to great power competition, where the Reaper must face advanced surface-to-air missiles that threaten its mechanical immortality. This massively extended segment dives into the forbidden future of the Reaper, integrating AI-driven auto-land features and pod-based electronic warfare suites to survive the tactical audit of a near-peer conflict. We perform a global audit of the Reaper's proliferation, examining how this unmanned anomaly has rewritten the physics of diplomacy for nations across the globe. We dive deep into the internal ballistics of the Reaper's newest evolution, the Big Wing modification. This symmetry-breaking upgrade extends the forbidden endurance to over 40 hours, turning the airframe into a permanent fixture of the stratosphere. We audit the acoustic terror of the Reaper's replacement, the stealthier and jet-powered successors, analyzing why the mechanical soul of the turboprop Reaper remains indispensable for zero-margin overhead persistence. The narrative captures the industrial resignation of traditional air forces, which must now balance the physics of stealth with the cost-effective tactical longevity of the MQ-9 platform. The documentary concludes with a mechanical eulogy for the thousands of missions flown, crowning the MQ-9 as the woven ghost of the modern era, a machine that redefined the physics of sovereignty. We analyze the illegal legacy of a platform that turned the sky into a 24/7 surveillance grid, shifting the symmetry of power forever. The final cinematic shot shows a Reaper banking into a dark, digitized horizon, a mechanical warning that the age of the human pilot is facing its final terminal audit. This is the story of the persistent predator that became the blueprint for the unmanned reckoning of the future.